Chapter 4 and to the I Have Inherited Unique Qualities exercise. The reasoning behind this exercise is so that you may discover certain strengths that you have, as well as different parts of yourself. I invite you to consider a perception, and it's only a perception. What if we would have chosen our parents prior to our coming into this life? And we chose these particular parents so that they could give us the tools that they possess and put them in our toolbox, which naturally prepare us for the life we were born to live. This exercise will require a shift in your energy for once. I invite you to focus on your parents' qualities, not weaknesses, for a change. And I put a lot of emphasis on this because when I work in workshops with participants, naturally they all giggle because they say, oh, that's going to require a lot of work. When you have a difficult relationship with either your father or your mother, sometimes it's not easy for you to be able to actually become present to their qualities. So we're going to do that for a change. If you think it's going to be difficult, then I invite you to sit back and take the position of a spectator. If you were looking at mom's life on film in a theater, your perception would be quite different versus trying to find your mom's weaknesses through your anger or through your frustration or your emotions. So therefore, if you were to sit back and really look at mom's life as a spectator, you would probably be able, throughout the part of the movie that you're looking at, be able to pinpoint what her strengths are, what you believe to see as qualities. So it will also be very important that you make two separate lists for mom and for dad, okay? Now I'll give you examples of what a list could look like. So if I take my mom, some of the qualities that would be on my list would be determination, perseverance, loyalty, courage, creativity. Those are examples of some of my mom's qualities. There's a lot more, but those are examples. Dad, loyalty, integrity, hard worker, intelligent, very patient, very tolerant. Those are examples of my dad's qualities. Once your lists are done, I invite you to tick off those that you feel are part of you, that you've noticed, I do have these qualities. And to circle those that you feel that either are not part of you or that you feel are not to the extent of your parents. So as an example, dad, patience, maybe I'd say to myself, yeah, I'm patient, but not to the extent that dad is. So I would circle it anyhow, because that would mean that it's something that I desire to work on. So the whole idea is by circling the qualities that we feel are not part of ourselves or that we feel not to the extent that it's present in our parents is, as an example, mechanic with a mechanic with his toolbox or his or her toolbox, because there's women mechanics now. So mechanics with their toolbox, there's certain tools that the mechanic will use on a day-to-day basis. So naturally, they master those. But there may be tools laying at the bottom of the toolbox that they haven't used very often, and even worse, some not at all, so they've even forgotten those tools are there. So this is the whole idea of this exercise, is you may discover qualities that you did not know were part of you. They're there. It's just that you have not played around with them enough or used them enough so that you can master them and they become part of you in your life. So as an example, I will choose patience. You choose one circled quality at a time. You cannot master everything all at once. So you just pick one that you would like to start working with, and it will require that you become very present to that quality during the weeks to come. So situations will come at you, and as an example, situations can come towards me during the next few weeks, and I will choose to practice patience. I'll say, this is it. I'm going to be patient in this situation. And the more I do that on a regular basis, well, the more it becomes part of me and I will have mastered it. Then and only then I could move on to another circled quality. Another challenge I'd like to offer you is, once you've done your lists, to acknowledge your parents for the beautiful tools that they gave you, and especially you will have become aware of how generous they've been with you. So I invite you to acknowledge them. If one of your parents or both parents have passed away, you can do that by writing a letter to them and just burning the letter. They will receive your acknowledgments. Now, there are some of my participants that sometimes say, well, listen, I didn't know my father or I didn't know my mother because they passed away when I was very young. Then ask the parent that is still alive, mother or father, if they could help you by sharing with you what they feel the qualities of that missing parent was. If you have been raised by foster parents since you were very, very young, you would do this exercise using your foster parents' qualities. Now, to your great surprise, I've had customers that have sometimes not known either their father or their mother, and by asking either an elder brother or sister or remaining parent what the qualities were, to their great surprise, even though that parent wasn't present in their life and didn't raise them, to their great surprise, they found out that they had the tools in their toolbox, because they see that even though the parent wasn't there, they actually have those qualities within them. So have fun with this, take the necessary time, and enjoy.